right, thank you for staying with the Monday Report. The town hall discussion continues even during the break. PS Susan Maningeni is here. She's the PS State Department for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development. There's a lot of questions that came from the people, starting with Policia. She raised issues around license and permits. So your turn to respond.
Thank you. I think I'm enjoying the town hall. It's good. I love the debate. But let me say this. You've seen during the disbursement forum, and first of all, they're not just disbursement, but they also mentorship sessions that takes place high level. And you've seen across the country where we've gone, we've seen governors, county governors coming in and telling us and assuring these young people that they're going to give them waivers on the fees. And we are going to follow up with that. We are structuring, some have already now written officially to us so that we can get to share the database of the young people who have benefited the Nyota beneficiary, so then they start exempting them from the fees. We've seen this happening, and this wouldn't have happened if they could not see these young people, because during the application process, they did not have an opportunity to see who was applying or who was doing this. This was totally an effort by young people. So what you're doing, after we are done with this disbursement and this high-level mentorship that you're giving our young people as the flag of, and we flag them off to start their business journey, we are going to follow up on those commitments, and we want really to structure them in some sort of an MOU so that it can live beyond for posterity. It can even go beyond this administration and even the coming administration in future, because we are creating an entrepreneur, and the journey of creating an entrepreneur is not an easy one. You know very well, according to statistics, and Tabitha will agree with me, out of 3 out of the 5 businesses that are started usually do not see either their first anniversary or their second anniversary. So to mitigate that, we are building around these young people a supportive ecosystem and mentors. And you know, Tabitha here, she had told me while in the waiting room that she was one of the trainers of these people. So either way, Jennifer was one of the trainers. Jennifer was one of the trainers. So she, you know, people who are training our beneficiaries are like Jennifer's, the graduates and those experts in BDS. So either way, you're also benefiting from the Nyota project. So you cannot say, who are training them? University graduates.
Okay. They will fail because I'm not qualified. So, okay, continue. So there's one.
So the second question. So on that one, we are following up on the implementation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wanjiku asked about why this has to be a presidential event and the relaunching of the Nyota Fund every
Secondly,
other time.
So Wanjiku spoke about Youth Fund and many of those initiatives that I know very well, she criticizes. This, we've had this fund, is not working, is not doing them. Now, the difference between this fund, this project, Nyota, and those other initiatives that have been there, is the comprehensive BDS that we have built. Now listen, because...
that wasn't my question.
No, I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question why we have to do this. Is the comprehensive BDS that we've built around it and the mentorship. Remember, we are going to work with these young people for a period not less than 6 months. Unlike those other initiatives where we just do the pre-disbursement training and the following day you give them the money to start their business, and most of the time has always been a loan where they're supposed to pay without really being grounded even in the basic business skills like access to market and all that. Now, these young people are going to play a very important role in our economy. In this sense, they're going to create jobs for themselves. These are job creators. And you see, if the job creators, first and foremost, we have to show that we value them, because this is a very big responsibility that our young people are going to shoulder for us. So they are citizens who are valued, who have come out, demonstrated an interest of becoming entrepreneurs so that they can create their own jobs and also grow their businesses to create jobs that can accommodate most of our young people. What is wrong, number one, with us giving them that attention. That attention itself motivates them, inspires them, knows that the whole society, at least this is how we see it, the whole society is really expecting a lot from them. And the commitment that have come forward from the governors, and even from other leaders, saying that, you see, we are going to support them in this sense. You wouldn't have gotten such kind of commitment coming from there. And so, you telling us that, what you should have done, you just disburse digitally. We have disbursed Hustler Fund digitally. And you're the same people who are saying that is not there. You're the same people who tells us that who knows who have borrowed this. So we also learn from experience, and because we've been managing, I've managed Hustler Fund, and you're managing this. When I know Hustler Fund, we have disbursed to over 28 million Kenyans. We know every day. But still, when we meet, you tell us who are those beneficiaries, because you see you disburse in private, in silence, so nobody knows. But for this one, those sessions are mentorship session, because we have 2 months of mentorship. This is a high-level mentorship. From there now, beginning next month, they start being handheld by experts that we have deployed on the ground to work with them until they settle their business ideas.
Walter asked you, when are they receiving the rest of the balance?
So again, when you say, when they say that, why are they presidential? I've just said here, we invite everyone. Even you can come and talk to these young people.
That's public wastage.
No, it is not public.
Even ask,
and you
who
say,
gets to pay for this?
And when you
is
say
it money from the Nyota Fund,
it is a mentorship. Let me tell you something. The way we've designed this
budget from?
Listen.
Yes.
It is project money. It is mentorship.
Then
because
that's truly wastage.
Well,
you are spending about 100 million to relaunch. How many young people could access that money?
Who gave you the 100 million?
I'm estimating.
So who told you it's 100 million?
Hold on, Wanjiku.
So Trevor,
budget for the project, the people you've invited.
Because the disbursement forum, which is a mentorship, is part of the project. And you see what people like Wanjiku needs to understand is this. The real deal in this project, especially business support, is not even the money we are disbursing. It is the knowledge, it is the training, it's the mentorship, it is the hand-holding that these young people are being taken
I think for a day you can't be able
hold on 1 second.
No. I'm telling you, so it is not the disbursement. Okay. And remember when we started this project, when we rolled out, same people, Wanjiku's and her company were saying, young people are going to get this money, they're going to misuse, so it will do anything. And that's why we have built around them a comprehensive BDS. Yeah?
Let's clarify something here. When you said that you invite everyone, when they're coming to this event, are they coming with their own budget, or are they coming with your budget under Nyota?
Trevor,
including the president.
Trevor, the way
are they coming on their own,
Trevor,
because of the budget?
Trevor, I want you to listen to this. First of all, Wanjiku is the one who is being political about all this, which I will agree. Hold on. Listen.
Wanjiku, it's time for you to pass the microphone to him as well.
I think
pass
so.
The microphone to him so that we hear.
So Trevor,
hold on, I'm coming.
Trevor,
you guys up there.
She's trying to quote politics where there are no politics.
And that's why I'm asking you.
And that's why we need to say,
okay.
I think that, and one thing you need to understand, the president is the head of state. Okay? And that's and you have to agree. And let me tell you. You see?
Budget, but it's
no, listen, Trevor.
Yeah.
You see, let's not become petty and politicize everything. We should not. We should not.
PS, just answer the question. Hold on. Wanjiku,
you see, we should not, because
let's have some decorum.
You see,
it's just a simple question.
Let me,
the people
Trevor,
you invite, are they under your budget or their own budget? That's it. It's a very simple question. Do they come on their own? Hold on 1 second, Wanjiku. For example, you told Wanjiku she can attend the next function. When she comes, is she under your budget or she's coming on her own?
Wanjiku comes with her own budget.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wanjiku comes with her own budget.
Yeah.
You come with your own budget. But let me just make this clear.
Yeah.
You know, in this country, we try to personalize everything. Let me ask you, Wanjiku, between myself as the PS and the head of state, talking to these young people, showing them that they're also important, who makes a lot of sense. So what is why would President divorce himself from programs which are part of his development plan?
Okay.
I mean, you think and let me say this, the people who keep on, because they are going political, Trevor, and I don't want to go into politics because that is not my space right now, it's good for Wanjiku to know, even in the future, when you, whatever side forms a government, you will not divorce yourself from the programs that are taking place.
All right.
And we cannot start building bile against the president. Why is the president going? You know, you can also
the head
come.
of state. Let's hear from you. Yes. You've clarified the issue of budget. Yes, sir. Then I'll come to the upper deck. Go ahead. Start with your name.
Hello everyone. My name is Mohamed Hassan. I come from Kajiado County. I'm a person living with disability. Before me, I don't know anything about politics. I was a farmer and a herder. So it was only me and my phone. This phone does not have a DNA to know which political party you're coming from. It doesn't matter who you know. It doesn't matter if you know the chief, you know the DCC, you know any political person. This is free and fair. You know, free and fair. Then, if you say it's political, I can tell you about politics. I don't know politics. But if you say it is because the president is launching it, Kawanjiko. You are Kawanjiko or Wanjiku? Wanjiko. Yes. Now I will talk about politics. You see me, I don't know about politics. I'm a herder. And I'm a person living with disability. And nobody down there. But this amount came to me. It's only me and my phone. You have your phone. We have the same chance. You just use your phone. I will tell you this, and I will tell other young Kenyan Gen Zs, use your phone for a correct way.
What have you done with your money?
I've not finished. Can you guys give me time?
Yeah,
I need to answer. So just because you're from DCP, and me, I don't know about any politics, I will go for UDA because they are giving us something. What has DCP given us? No, wait. Yeah, it's politics, yes. Yes, it's politics. You brought it. Yes, you brought it.
Mohamed, let's not go political. What have you done?
She brought it.
You said you're a beneficiary. Yes. What have you done with the money?
It's okay.
What have you done with the money?
I'm a beneficiary. Of course, I'm a beneficiary. Yes. I have kept traditional chicken. And as a gift, I'll come and give you one chicken. Take it to DCP. Tell us what agenda has he brought for Kenya.
All right.
Listen, I've not finished. I've not finished.
Wind up,
you guys, you need to give me time.
Mohamed, wind up.
Wind up, Mohamed. As I wind up, instead of your leader, DCP, talking about nothing,
let's not go political.
Nyota housing, market roads. Tell her.
Mohamed, that's it. Pass the microphone
agenda.
now. Pass the microphone up there. Pass the microphone up there now. Let's hear from the upper deck. Yes, Mohamed. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Be brief and straight to the point.
I'll be very brief.
Young man.
Yes, I'm Kawanjiro.
Hold on.
Yes.
Yes, with you. Let's have some order here.
Yes, I'm Kawanjiro, DCP Youth Secretariat. I come from Limuru.
I'm just wondering, Trevor, why didn't you also...
It's okay.
No, relax also. Why didn't you also invite the other side of political leaders? I thought you also have. Why did you bring DCP forum here?
It's a cross-section of leaders.
I'm Kawanjiro. I have a few questions for you.
Just two.
I heard that you are going to Northeastern, Wajir, Marsabit, Garissa, and Madera. And I have heard that 3.3 Kenyans are starving because of hunger. But they are going to distribute Nyota fund. The other thing is about what is the policy that you use when you are giving the money. Because I heard that you are going to give to the people who are from Four Rivers, isn't it? And this from Four Rivers, I can see my sister here.
Hasn't that question been answered already?
He said he come from Nyota.
Let's save some time. If the question has been answered, let's save some time and get another.
Okay. Let me go to the other one. I heard that you are saying that there is a public, that you which policy do you use to know the public platform that you can confirm that the actual money goes to each and every person, the 22,000?
She's also answered that. But
let me finish, Trevor. The other one, the final one is...
Let's not repeat questions because I'm trying to get as many of you as possible to ask the questions.
He has just said that he's not, these things is not political thing, isn't? But I have one concern that Kenyans are asking about politics. How comes he's the PS? She's the PS, isn't? Being a PS, she should be the one distributing the money in the office without spending a lot of money because we're in the digital thing, isn't? But the president is the one going saying it's a two-term. So this thing is a political affiliation. The final one is about the young Kenyans. How comes that they know that there is that 29 years and below?
Let me hear from the beneficiaries, first of all. Where are the beneficiaries? Pass the microphone right next to her. Yes, and then I'll come to you.
He said he's voting DCP so that we can respond.
He didn't give a role. He just said
you are youth?
Yes, let's hear him.
You are in the secretariat of DCP.
It's okay. Let's hear what he has. Yes.
Yeah, my name is Ouma Ezekiel. I come from Utalii Ward. I'm a Nyota beneficiary. From Utalii Ward, Ruaraka constituency. So, to me, I'm very thankful to Mr. President and the PS for the Nyota disbursement because the 22,000 I got from the Nyota fund, it has helped me very big, I can say, because to me, I was formerly a waste manager. I do waste collection, so I do recycling, I take plastics and all that. So for now, when I got the Nyota fund, the 22,000, which people say it's very small, I closed my waste management for some period, but not for good. I'll open it there when I am good. But for now, I took the money, 6,000. It's not a lot, 6,000 my capital of waste management. I added it to the 22,000 shillings, and it added to 28,000. I can assure you, at Utalii Ward, I have a structure of urban farming, which I have piglets there, and I have ducks. For me, in even 6 months, which Madam is saying, you will work with us, I assure you, when you come in the second disbursement, I'll have employed someone there, even one or two with that.
Thank you.
All right. Let's hear from you. Yes, ma'am, you have the microphone. Go ahead.
DCP Secretariat.
No, that's not DCP.
You brought the DCP Secretariat here.
Let's hear from her first. Yes, and let's hear from you.
Okay, my name is...
Wait, just find what you're finding first. Yes, go ahead.
So basically, I'm Ivan Sojiambo, a youth leader from Kariobangi North. Those who are saying I'm also a UDA delegate, youth leader, Kariobangi North, UDA. Basically, I'm also a Nyota beneficiary. I did get the Nyota money because I was a delegate to a UDA, please. I got it because nili apply as a other youth, nikapata, tafadhali. Sawa. Are we clear with that? So, I'm concerned with someone who is saying 22,000 is just little. Man, where I come from, I'm from Kariobangi North. We are next to Kakorogosho. Then the next to dump site Dandora. Actually, I'm from Embakasi North. Let's talk about Embakasi North, the whole Embakasi North. 22,000 is a lot of money. There's someone who is actually begging for 1,000 bob, and unwe zile njugu kilo moja, sawa. I'll come there. Anunue zile njugu za kilo moja atembeze akiuza. Sasa mimi my money nilipata 22,000 Hiyo pesa I bought a new grill. Mimi nafanya eatery. I'm a hospitality I did hospital management. Sasa so basically nilikuwa nimeanzisha already na hotel yangu. Sasa is a hotel So nimenunua another grill. Sasa nimeanza kuchoma nyama. Sasa ukinivisit kuja ukule kanyama kidogo, I'm okay with it. Sasa alafu sasa please kidogo. Let's be realistic. Siasa na hii pesa tusingilie. Hakuna siasa kwa ido. Hakuna siasa. Siasa ukileta siasa kwa Nyota unaharibu sasa mtindo. Sasa we have youths wame benefit na hii stuff. Ama jamaa imagine ukianza kupiga sasa siasa na ido. Alafu ukipiga siasa na ido.
Okay.
Unacheki unapiga siasa na ido.
Let's hear from her as well. She's also a beneficiary, right? Yes, start with your name. You have the microphone.
I'm Beatrice Ngiri. I'm a beneficiary. No, I'm not a graduate. I'm not a graduate. You can confirm. With who?
Yeah.
So, assume. Can you give the papers? Wait. Assume what they're saying. So.
Let's clarify a few things. Are you a graduate?
I'm not a graduate.
Okay. She's a graduate.
I am
are you the lecturer? Let's not heckle.
The only certificate.
She's the one who has said that she's not a graduate.
The only certificate I have.
Let's focus. Listen to her. Okay, silence.
Can we also be good listeners?
Go ahead. You're saying something.
The only certificate I have is the Form 4 certificate. Yeah. That's the only certificate I have. I am a beneficiary of 22,000 shillings of Nyota. What people forget is, as you were given that money during the disbursement of 22,000, our president also mentioned about how he's helping the people who are not land. There is a support system of when you are jasoma, there is a 1 year, and they're still giving them 6,000 a month for fare. They're forgetting, still, sisi wenye hatujaenda shule, yes, tunasaidiwa, but still, if we want to continue learning, still, they're still helping us. They're forgetting that. Secondly, my 22,000 for me is very mean, a lot. I was formerly, last year I was employed. I earned money, but yet still, in that earning money, there was also a cycle of, as girls, we go through a lot. Also in the same system, we don't talk about how people take advantage of us. So the only thing my mind was reading, if I can get a little bit of money to start my own business, my 22,000, I break it down. Let me break it down for you guys. 22,000, I've never started, I sell shoes right now. Gekombat kaha wendani. Actually, nimeitandika chini. For me, it's okay. It's 2 weeks old. In that 22 shillings, I started off with 6K. Kwanza 6K of stock. Why? I'm risking. I don't have that 22. I don't know if this business is for me. You can't say her favor is my favor. So let me see if shoes can work. I started with 22. Within 1 week, I went for another stock. Why? For me, shoes may work. You see, the 22,000 that I have had, imenisaidia to give my mom supper. The money that I have that mnasema ati haiwezi saidia watu. For me, hata nikianza, let me tell you how, nikianza kupata hiyo pesa, I was 50-50. Is it true? Tumezoea kusikia wakiongea, is it true, is it not true?
Okay.
So, that 22,000 shillings that I got, niliambiwa. And I was told by our bishop, Edward Mwai. That's how we got it. I know you will talk, and I don't care about that. But he's the one who showed us. Now, mimi 50-50 nikamwa ni apply.
Okay, all right.
So,
let me hear what the PS has to say first.
Trevor, let me say something.
There's still a few more people up there who have
You see, first of all, it's unfortunate that I don't know, I've heard we have DCP youth from DCP secretariat, youth leaders here.
Same as looking as well.
They're looking at things. No, because they
listen to the PS. Listen.
Listen
to the person.
I have to say this,
Yeah.
And this is what.
Orders.
Can we listen? We need to say this. First of all, remove those political lens. All young people are the same. The challenges that are facing young people cuts across. It doesn't matter which political party you are in, but young people need to be empowered. So I thought what probably we should be discussing here is how do we even make this program more better, more sustainable, so that we can get on board quite a number of young people. So this issue of politicizing, pulling in who should be giving, who should not be giving, which channels to use, I think is quite unfortunate. And the thing is, even you in DCP, like you put it, I'm sure also you have to confront the problem of youth unemployment. But you know very well that we cannot keep our young people being idle. What our young people are seeking today is economic engagement. They need to have something that they can do so that they can at least put food on the table and they can at least organize themselves, even as now they try to work towards achieving their dream. So 22,000, I've heard stories. I've gone to those forums. People have come to me and say, PS, for me, I have never even received 5,000 from a relative. But now I have this 22,000. I know how I'm going to plan around it. At least do something that can earn me an income, even as I look for other, probably more better ways of doing this. So the question which I think it's the Secretariat, Kawanjiru asked, that why are we going to Northeastern to give to young people this support, and the people, of course we know, and it's a very sad situation. But I know, Kawanjiru, if you've been watching news, you've seen several government delegations going to Northeastern to distribute food. Food is being distributed there, relief food. And in a week I've seen CS Ruku and his team actually going to those areas. And there's several other initiatives happening there. But equally, our young people also are in dire need of an economic engagement. So we cannot also keep on suspending them and saying there are some of those people actually who are experiencing that hunger are young people there. So I think that logic of saying, why are you doing this when you're not doing this? We cannot replace young people's intense needs with anything else. We have to treat them as a priority, and that priority they are. You're asking about what policy informed. Like I say, this is a scale up of KEOP. KEOP, they were doing 40,000. And from that 40,000, we saw businesses coming up. We've seen young people who have since employed themselves through that project. But now what we've done in this project, we have also included the savings. Because if you are in business, sometimes you can experience certain shock, the business goes down. So you need to see also how do you pull up yourself, how do you restock in the event of any eventualities, like let's say climate change and all those kind of shocks that usually affect businesses. So the policy of 50,000 depends with businesses that young people can begin with. They're just beginning. This is just a key to the opportunities. From here, after those 6 months, we have other initiatives. We have Youth Enterprise Fund. From there, they'll be scaled up there. We have Women Enterprise Fund. For young women, they'll be scaled up there. We have even Hustler Fund, bridge loan, where people can borrow up to 150,000 at 8% per annum. So we first of all had to identify those who are interested into doing business, and then you put them into a pipeline where they can start realizing their business dream. Remember, they've gone through training, the first level of training. They are now armed with business plan. They already know what they want to do. I've seen young people who have just told me, PS, even if you're not going to receive the grants, we need that training. I met a young person in Kisumu who told me, PS, can you consider giving us a certificate after the second BDS training so that we have a certification, because equally us, we can become trainers, and this can also be an income opportunity. So let's divorce politics from this engagement. This one.
Agreed. Let's hear from the other side. All of you have spoken. Please just hand over the microphone to people who have not said a word.
Yeah, I think
Let me start.
Okay,
yes,
my name?
briefly, so that we get as many as possible.
I am Kimani.
Yes.
Hi. Hi,
Yes,
good evening.
go ahead, briefly.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, good evening. My name is Sonny Gishuru from a youth league from Jubilee Party, as everybody mentioned where they are from. And I'm from Kajiado North. So I would like to raise a point in regards to why didn't the government basically continue with the programs that were in the past government? And I'm talking in regards to the Kazi Mtaani. as we check Uhuru's Kazi Mtaani, the contrast is very clear, whereby Kazi Mtaani provided immediate inclusive work and paid youth directly and delivered visible community impact. While for Nyota, it has been marked with delays, complex processes, and growing perceptions that access favors to various people, whereby you have marginalized it to those who are not university graduates, to those who are not skilled, while Kazi Mtaani was not the same.
Okay.
You spoke about, it's just one point. You spoke about KYOP. When we say KYOP, the youth used to access skills, internship, and jobs with predictable deliveries. But for Nyota, however, it is facing so many delays, so many complex processes and credibility issues, especially in high tax and high cost economy. So why did this government abandon a working youth employment model for one that is struggling to deliver jobs, trust, and visible impact?
Thanks, Soni. And let me bring you in, then I'll allow you to respond, please. Yes.
Yes, I'm Kimani Washira.
Yes.
Kiambu. And
Kimani.
also because people are saying the political party they are from.
Let's keep politics out of this.
One, we want this program to work so that our youth, because to benefit. But unfortunately, when we ask questions, we are told DCP, Jubilee, or whatever.
What is your question, Kimani?
We are going to pay all these loans regardless of our political affiliation. When we ask, what is the role of the president as an MC in Nyota Fund, we are talking about opportunities. We need to see these young people going there doing what the president is doing. Umepata pesa, kuuliza hizo maswali. I think this should be an empowerment program, not a political tool that is being used. We have seen people who are from very different political background, but after receiving, they are forced kuchukua mikono mbili kusema two term. We are asking as the young people, why are we using handouts and such programs to politicize and make them not achieve the intended purpose?
Okay. Thank you, Kimani. Kimani, we're running out of time. Yes, let's hear from you.
Good evening, Madam PS. My name is Grace Kamau, and I come from Roysambo, Kahawa Ward. I did apply for Nyota. Apparently, I did not get. Why? Because I'm a university graduate. You've talked about the people who are vulnerable, the refugees, the PWDs, and the young mothers. Where do you leave survivors of sexual violence? And two, statistically, we have about 800,000 street children who are working and living in this country. Did you ever consider them to be vulnerable for them to receive this Nyota Fund? Another thing, I want to ask about the eligibility and of this program. Most of us feel left out because of age and because of our education. So what will happen to a comrade who is unemployed, who is eligible for Nyota but cannot get? Lastly, it's a question. This program seems quite timely. Is this program really rolled out since we are about 15 months to election to influence the youth to vote for this regime? And lastly, Madam PS, why can't you revive our industries? Why give me 22,000, yet you can open up a big industry of worth maybe a textile industry worth over billions and employ all of us?
Thank you. What did you say your name is?
My name is Grace Kamau.
Grace. Okay. Yes, PS.
Okay, I thought you'll pick some more before. So, Grace, we had KYOP, which ran up to 22, beyond 22. How did it influence the election outcome?
Oh, wait.
No.
I can answer that, Madam PS. Let me tell you.
Grace.
You want?
When you asked the question, she was quiet. Now she's answering you, so no response.
So,
Yes.
So what I'm telling you, it does not influence any election outcome. That's number one. Number two, you're talking about us opening industries. So who will be the industrial owners in the next 10, 20, 30 years? Will they drop from heaven?
So you guys
are they not these
plan.
Young people?
You guys have no plan for industry.
Young people?
Wait.
Yeah. So it's I'm responding.
Okay. Let her respond to you.
You see, sometimes,
Yes.
One interesting thing is that we say we want to create jobs for young people. But the question that has always been there unanswered is that who is creating this job? And what is the process of creating this job? This is a pipeline that will create those industries that you're talking about. Give these young people the next 10 years, they'll be having cottage industries all over that will create job. Not everybody, yes, can be a job creator, and not everybody can do business, but certainly we can have people who can create industries, who can become business. So everybody, God created us with our own pathways. So this is a pathway. And you talked about the skilling. This program has got, and I talked about the 2 skilling components in this program. Recognition of prior learning, which currently, as we speak, we are doing skills assessment supported by Nyota and TVETs across the country, focusing on the skilling. We've talked about on-job experience, which already we're having a pilot happening in a part of the country, the one I talked to Nyanza in part of the Rift Valley, but you're going to roll out in the next 1 or 2. And the application, by the way, is already ongoing. It's going to, the application window for skilling so that you can be attached to job is going to close on 14th this week and 14th of February. And with that, we want to encourage other young people who did not get opportunities, but they qualify to do that. Now, this program is also going to support training on access to market, especially one of the elusive market, which is AGPO. We are targeting to support over 600,000 young people. But these ones, we are not defining them in terms of education because we are looking at existing young entrepreneurs. They could be as well be university graduates, college graduates, but they're already having a business, but they've been experiencing difficulties on how well can you access AGPO markets or do procurement with government, county government, national government, and then also addressing some of the barriers that make them, including even, let's say, delays in payment. We're going to look at all those policy reforms. So it is not true to claim that this program, the way it is designed, is not impactful. This program is well thought out, and I can assure you, it's going to create more impact than even what we had in KYOP.
There was a question from Grace in terms of the survivors of SGBV and street children,
so we
and
opened up,
and those who feel left out.
Well, when we said we are targeting the most vulnerable and marginalized in the society, we have opened the door. I do not want to wake up and maybe start name shaming and say this one is a survivor of GBV or sexual or all those. But I know for sure that amongst our beneficiaries, we're also having people who are vulnerable and who are coming from such spaces.
Okay. Only those who have not said anything. Very brief comments. I'll give you a chance to wind up again.
My questions were about Kazi Mtaani.
So Kazi Mtaani, we have, okay, thank you. Kazi, thank you. I heard about Kazi Mtaani. We have climate works, which is ongoing.
Yeah.
The beautification of Nairobi, for example, Nairobi County, and we are looking at almost close to, yeah, we are rolling out across the country. We've started rolling, so it's climate works.
All right. It's a policy that has been shifting. Yes, let's hear from you back there. Only those who have not said anything.
You see, Trevor,
yes.
I like that question.
Yes.
Same people who are criticizing this are the ones who are saying our work is not to push mkokoteni.
Hold on 1 second, Grace.
So as
let's
I'm
have
saying,
some order here.
We have climate works, which is Kazi Mtaani. And so you are telling us that we are throwing the 22,000, the 50,000 that we are giving to young people, that those ones who are doing climate works, and that's why during the application, part of the selection process was based, if you are already a beneficiary today of climate works, then you are not going to be selected for this program. Because Climate Works is also a an intervention that we are putting in efforts to support also those young people who are interested in that particular space.
All right. Let me hear from those who have not said anything very briefly. Yes, back there.
Thank you very much.
Over here who have not said anything. Yes.
Thank you very much, Trevor.
Be very brief, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the last round of comments.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
My name is Titus Kamau. From Nyandarua County and a student leader in the Technical University of Kenya. And my question is, now that we had the Hustler Fund, what was the economic impact of the Hustler Fund, and what did you learn that you want to make it better, or make such a program better? Another question.
One question, please. We've run out of time now.
Okay, the last one. My sister here.
Question about Hustler Fund. Please allow her to also get a chance to say something. Yes.
Okay.
Just one question, tafadhali.
It's okay.
Yes.
My name is Gertrude Njeru. I'm also a beneficiary of the Nyota Fund. And actually, I've put up a smoky joint, Smoky Mayai, at Kenyatta Road, Kalimoni Ward. But my main concern is the question that he asked about the disbursement of the second tranche.
Okay.
What are the measures that have been taken? Because the previous KYOP, we have seen scandals of money getting lost and all that. What are the measures that you guys have taken to make sure that that is not happening?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Trevor. My name is Tobias Orwa from Kiamaiko Ward. I only have one question. I'm a beneficiary of the Nyota project. So being that this launching process is somehow taking time, considering you started last year and we are in February, it has not ended. So during the second phase, will there be another launching again, or the money will just be disbursed?
Okay. Second phase, yes. Only those who have not said anything. Yes.
No.
You haven't said anything. You have the microphone, right?
My name is Juliet Nyabuto. I've had my colleague say that she was given the first rollout of Nyota Fund, and she's saying it was not able to equip her business. My question is, we're already seeing gaps with the Nyota Fund. Already someone is saying my business was not fully developed to where it needs to be. I'm asking myself, in the second rollout, not every Kenyan has gotten. As we sit here, and if you notice keenly, let's remove politics and all these things. The people are seated here have two questions. There's one that feel like there was not enough civic education about Nyota Fund. I myself, I'll be able to tell you, I don't understand it fully. There are days it said it's money that will not be, what is it called? It's a loan that will not be paid back. You come and tell me today it is a loan that will be paid back, it is a grant. There's a lot of questions in between. The other worry is the ones who have received it are asking already to pay ingine ndo tuweze kuestablish business ikuwe strong. So there are already gaps, and we are talking about second rollout.
Right.
When first rollout already has gaps. Another question.
No. One question, please, yes. Juliet. One question. There are gaps.
Let me finish. We are talking about digital. You've held your phone. You've said if you have this phone, you're able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 22,000, most of it is for the low income communities or the low income in the society, the ones who earn kidogo. Most of them don't have smartphones. How are they able to even get access? How are they able to get civic
Let's hear from him
on
as
what
well.
is happening?
Agreed. Yeah. No. This young man has not said anything down here. If you've said something, pass it. This young man here. He's not said anything.
Yes.
Okay, thank you again. My name's Alberto Koth Madanji. I'm from Mutali Ward. So I want you to judge this story, the side of my story. So I'm from Mutali Ward. I finished from 4, got a mean grade of B-, didn't get a chance to go to university due to financial stability. Then I joined a group of Mutali Resolution dealing with garbage collection. So through that group, we bought pigs. So, and I applied for Nyota. I didn't have this phone. This is President Ruto who gave me. I had a baton. So I applied with my baton. I dialed *254 and I qualified. I qualified for that project. After qualifying, I went extra hard and bought my own pigs. Because before we had our own pigs as a group. Now I have my own piglets. So I want you to judge me if that is it has put me somewhere or not. So again, it is not complex to apply for this thing. It is just *254 because I've had some people saying it is complex.
But he has said before that he had a tululu. That's what we call it. He didn't have a phone, but he applied. So you applied through that phone. Okay. You also haven't said anything. Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Trevor. My name is Flex.
Yes.
I wanted to ask Madam PS about on the job project. So after training these youths, are you going to offer them job, or are they going just to go about them like who are going for Mujengo?
Okay. Thanks, Flex. You also haven't said anything. Yes, go ahead. You have the microphone.
Can I respond?
Then I'll give you a chance to respond in closing. We've run out of time.
Fine.
Yes,
Thank
but
you.
let him finish. Yes.
Okay, I am Naftal Mandere, a Nyota beneficiary. And I have one question.
Yeah.
So is it advisable for one to invest the Nyota Fund in studying a course that can complement the future business they want to do? Is it advisable? Because eventually you'll visit different counties trying to assess the businesses that were established by the Nyota Fund.
Okay. I think everybody has said something. Yes, PS.
Okay, thank you. Flex, on job experience, so we attach you to employers organization. We have mapped out employers organization. We rolled out a call for application. They have expressed interest, so we are going to attach all those young people to employers organization, at least for a period of 1 year. Within the first 6 months, you'll receive the transport, allowance, and we're hoping that after 6 months, then they can absorb you there, and then now pick it up from there. That's one of the conditions that we've given to employers organization that have expressed interest to participate in this. Okay, a part of it, again, they will be attached to master craftsmen, depending on the sector in which you are. Let's say you are looking at the building and construction sector, where you want to be, let's say, you're doing plumbing, or you want to do those carpentry on those kind of things. Again, they will train you for a period of 6 months. Then from there, you now transition to an employer's organization. You can also decide to start your own business. So there is that linkage to job opportunities from there. Now, on the question of the second tranche, again, like I said, we are going to handhold these young people for a minimum of 6 months. We've started off, and by the way, before they were even eventually selected, they had to undertake entrepreneurial aptitude test. There were those as some sort of an examination that they were doing just to test their business mind. So most of these young people that today are benefiting from here, they did well in that aptitude test. That's why they got an opportunity to be selected. Now from there now, we took them to a 4-day classroom training, which is a basic skills in business, how to do ideation. What we wanted to achieve, the outcome there was just to position them, to position their business, those who are existing, now to come up with new ways, new skills of repositioning their business. Those who are beginning to find a way of developing a business idea, ideating also sometimes is usually a challenge. Then from there, we take them to a mentorship period of 2 months. The first session of mentorship is the one that we are achieving during this disbursement forum. That's the high level. Then to be given an assurance that you're going to work with you. Then after that, we have deployed experts across the country in each and every ward who are going to work with them to see their businesses, where they're doing their business, the nature of their business. And that feedback will now help us to work out the second classroom training, which will basically be about now connecting them to enhanced opportunities like to market, like how do you now brand your business, how do you access more funding, be it even credit or any other opportunities that is there. Then after that classroom training, we will then disburse the second tranche. So of course they have to earn. They have to earn. They have to merit the second tranche. We'll be looking at their businesses, and because it's likely to be at varying levels, I can, be able to showcase my business maybe immediately after the mentorship, and I say now I'm ready for my second tranche, or others will take a longer period through our assessment to achieve. So we will not do the forums, bring you together, because it will be at varying levels depending on at what point do we want to inject money into your business. Okay. Then from there they go to the last round of mentorship, and this one will be now connecting them to the ecosystem, the experienced businessmen within their locality, the various value chain. Then after that, I'm here at the ecosystem. They come and then we connect them to other opportunities that are existing in government. So it's a well thought out process. We are going to work with them.
All right. Thank you for making time, PS. PS Susan Mangeni, PS State for Department of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development, and all of you for asking all the questions that you had this evening. It's almost midnight. That's why we leave it for now on the Monday Report Town Hall session. On behalf of everyone who made this possible, say good night and God bless.